Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, and it is, hang on, they have this new little thing that pops up, and it's annoying. There we go. It is Saturday. It is the Saturday of the Michigan State U of M game, and I went to Michigan State, so I am wearing my colors today. So, hi, Louise. Good to see you. Hopefully I turned the volume up. I think I did. Let's see. Yep, I did. Okay. Hi, Doreen. Good to see you. We have Key sweater kits today. That's the one I showed you a couple weeks ago on the Stash Buster. And I almost finished a sleeve this morning. I didn't quite cast off yet. So, hi, Sheila. Good morning, good morning. And it is a bright, shiny day today. It's a little chilly, but it's fall. Hi, Deb. Hi, Jean. And remember that our Stash Buster next week will be on Friday. And if you are interested in the Key sweater, you may want to watch that because I will have some helpful hints. So, hi, Jean. Hi, Priscilla. Let's see, somebody, gosh, all the comments are coming in so fast. Sandy's on, Sheila's on. I always like to say hi to everybody. Sue is on, Mercina's on. And then we do have some other kits that I'm going to show you today. And our trunk show is still in the building. It will be here through next weekend. And I did find out if you find something that you like and you need more than what we have, she is going to be doing some dyed to orders and she will ship them directly to you. So that is great. So Leslie, if you're watching, she's going to dye your yarn all at one time. So Leslie came in and bought some yesterday. So hi, Joanne. So that's exciting, and I have a project that I'm working on out of her fingering weight yarn. It's beautiful. I really enjoy working with it. So if you come in the store, you will be able to see it. You'll probably see it on the Stash Buster also on Friday. You probably won't see you might see a kit on Tuesday. You never know. I'm going to do yard work on Sunday. So that's my scoop. Just thought I'd give you guys an update. So, hi, Joanne. Good to see you. And so if you're watching, and even if you're watching the replay, it's helpful if you're watching the replay if you put replay in it so we make sure we see your comments. Hi, Eddie. But you can ask for any of the kits that you see. If they are gone, we will give you a sad face. If they are here, we will give you a thumbs up and we will send you an invoice. So that is our scoop. So let's get started. We have a lot of things to show you today. And yeah, I guess that's it. So let's get started. All right, let me turn this around. Okay, I showed you in the Stash Buster on 2 days ago, the Halloween little buckets, and we do have kits for these. The pattern is free. They are knit. Super easy chart, so not a hard one. And I have 3 kits left. They're $42.50. They're 5 skeins of Uptown worsted, which is the yarn that they suggest. You're going to get a hot pink, a yellow, a orange, a black, and this fun limey green to make these. And you should be able to make more than one at least. So you may have to swap out some of the colors, but I do know that one black will make both baskets. And if you need us to add another black in there, I may be able to do that. So that's my scoop. All right, $42.50. Just say the Halloween baskets, and though that can be yours. So we are down to 3 of those kits. Hi, Deb. Good morning. Good morning. So we also now have, we put it too far away for me to reach. We have, hang on, I'm going to move the mannequin. There we go. Hi, Jill. Hi, Diane. We have a sample made out of our Autumn in the Bay. Hi, Jill. This is our new exclusive yarn for from Madeline Tosh. And we made the Urban Decowl. It is a free pattern. And so it takes one skein and you should be able to get 2 cowls out of it. It's a super easy one with just some little yarn overs to make some eyelets, just to give it a little funness. That's a really good proper word. But that is really, we didn't have anything knit up in it, and I think it looks great. You can get 2 out of it because she had almost a full skein, so maybe you don't do 1 row of ribbing on either end and you should be okay. So that is our Autumn in the Bay. That's how it knits up. I think it's beautiful. So make sure you get that one. Okay, so that's $34. We can throw in the pattern for you. And it uses a size 4 needle. Not too bad. It'll go quick. So that is really fun. That is our exclusive yarn. You can only get that here. All right. What you've all been waiting for is the key sweater. I have 1 sleeve done. Almost. It's not quite cast off. I did taper my sleeve. Her sleeve is supposed to just go straight down and then rib at the bottom. I did taper my sleeve, and on Friday I will show you how I did that, so it has a little bit less of a blousey kind of sleeve. And I'm making the 43 1/4. I did a tapered sleeve. I used 4 and 2. I don't necessarily suggest it because if your sleeves are longer than mine or you make your body slightly longer than mine, you will play yarn chicken, okay? And I didn't do the 4 inches. I did 3 inches for the neck. So our kits are 5 of the main color and 2 of the contrast because I do have a lot of contrast left. So you should be okay with that. It's $152 plus the pattern. The pattern is $8 on Ravelry. That should take you up to a 48 3/4, maybe a 52, depending on how long you make your sweater and how long your sleeves are and how long you make your neck, all that good stuff. So it was a really, really fun sweater to make. I think it is turning out fantastic. Hi, Mary. I really enjoy the yarn. It is the brand new yarn to us. It is the Ann Make Erin from the Fiber Co. And it is a merino alpaca blend, baby alpaca blend. And it is so soft to use. It is an Erin weight. It's very drapey. And I did wind up, the pattern calls for a 6 and a 7. I used an 8 and a 7. 8 for my body, 7 for the ribbing. So, and I got gauge with that. So I thought that was really fun. I love this sweater. It does have a tiny bit of a halo to it, which I find is really nice. And it's super soft. And I'm going to show you some tips on Friday on how to keep your keys so they all line up and all that good stuff. So, what color combos? Now, if you see a color here that you're like, oh my God, I have to have these 2 together, let us know. We should be able to put those together, okay? But we did some putting of kits together for you and some color suggestions. The one on the left is your main color. That would be your red on mine. So this would be navy, and then we did it with denim for the kit A. Kit B is the same as mine. Kit C, we just got in the blush color. I think it's really pretty. Not too frilly or anything like that. That one is C. We did put that with Betty White. This one is D. And I love this Spill the Tea with Skylar. I think that's really pretty. Hi, Maureen. this is E, which is this great hyper blue with Indigo Child. Indigo Child we also put with Skylar. So if you don't want something quite as bright, you could do that. Now, if you want to flip these and you want to have your sweater be Skylar with navy blue, that is fine too. We can do that. Hi, Donna. This one is H, and we did the denim with a red stripe. This one is J, and we did green with blue. You could also do blue with green. And we did K, which is silver screen, which is my stripe with the denim color. This one's going to be a little more subtle. So this one is K. Your kits are $152. The pattern is $8 on Ravelry, $160. You'll have plenty left. You should be able to make some sort of hat or something, maybe some fingerless mitts with what's left over with our kits. So it was a really fun knit. I'm thinking this one only took me about a week. I did take a little break in between to make a couple of super chunky sweaters, but I am really, really enjoying it. The pattern is written very well. I think you guys will like it also. And I think it's really great because I'm making an extra small, so it makes me feel very thin. She does have a lot of ease in hers, but she's one of those little pipe cleaner people, and so she can wear that kind of drapiness. I find a sweater that doesn't have as much ease is better. So, hi, Ruthie. So we have, let me go through the colors for you again. I have Kit A. Now we can reverse it. I have Kit B. We can reverse it. Kit C. We can reverse it. All of these we can reverse if you'd like. Just let us know what you would like your main color to be. Hi, Cheryl. This one is D. This one is E. This one is G. H. J, and K. K is the most subtle one that we have. And I'm also going to suggest that you either pick up some of the brand new Coco Knits colorful stitch markers. These are the ring stitch markers. Or the split ring stitch markers. Or if you want, those are $10 for 60. These are also the rubber ones. These are from Clover. These are $6.75. You will use these. I'm going to tell you on Friday how you're going to use them, but it made it so that my keys all lined up. So I used 1 million stitch markers. So that was really, really helpful. Okay, so this one, you guys are going to love the yarn. I didn't know what we were getting into when I bought it. I really, 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 really like the yarn. It is beautiful. I'm actually going to take this on my trip, so that's how much I love it. So, hi, Mary. Hi, Melissa. All right, we do still have some of the O-Snap bags in. The extra large are $29. And they have the zipper part on the outside, the snappy part on the inside. I have 2 giant balls of Ito in mine, and I have plenty for the project in there. I have green, I have pink, and I have ocean. I'm going to tell you, I only have 3 ocean extra large bags left, okay? I do have pink, and I do have grass, but I only have 3 of the extra large ocean left. So if you are looking for those and you have to have ocean, you have to get it today, okay? Because these are going to disappear. The large is a similar case. I have 2 skeins of vintage worsted in here, plenty of room. This is the same size as our bags that we had earlier in the year that said I love yarn or something on them. They were yellow. And I use mine all the time for color work. So, and the large are 21. I have grass, I have pink, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the ocean on these left. I know that was the most popular color. I could have just gotten them all in ocean and we would have been fine. Who knew? But I only have 5 of these left. So if you want one of those, I would suggest getting it very soon. Okay. Hi, Sue. Good to see you. Hi, Cheryl. And so those are the O-Snap bags from Della-Cute. We love those. They are great. All right, we are clearing space on our shelves because we need to bring in some brand new yarn that came in the back room. So that means you guys get a deal. The Marled Me tea kits, which go up to a 54 chest, are now on sale for $73.50. They were $84. The pattern is not included because it's called Marled Me. Some designers just don't offer it for shops to sell. This is the Marled Me tee. You have enough yarn to make it 3/4 sleeves if you like, or make it longer, something like that. And I have some colors left. So I have, this one is pink. You're going to carry 2 strands together, sometimes 1 strand, other times. It's a really easy pattern. This one is, I know, this one is pink. This one is teal. And teal we put with this dove color. They're mixed with vintage sock. This one is purple. I do have a purple one. We call it lilac. I have gray. Gray I can have an extra skein with. The only thing you might need is an extra skein of the Eco Twist. I do have an extra skein for gray. I also have an extra skein for black. But I think this is really pretty. Jean likes this pattern so much, I think she's made 8 of these. This one is forest, and this one is wine, and I have extra skeins for each of those, but they are now on sale. Please buy them. And your yarn, if you buy an extra skein, that will be on sale also. We need to make room. So these are great kits. They are on our website. Or you can just comment here. Hi, Marianne. You can just comment here and get them. Eco Twist is a cotton blend yarn. And we put it with vintage sock, which is also a washable yarn. And it's just a fun little sweater. So, oh, Jean says she's pretty close to having made 8 of them. So, yes, and it's a fun one. It was super easy. I like the little detail of the eyelets. That's your increase on your raglan. But you do have enough yarn left over to make these 3/4 sleeves if you'd like. So I know some people don't like short sleeves. But you know what? Before we know it, or if you're going to Florida, you might want something like this to wear. If you're a snowbird and that type of thing. So that is very fun. So we do have the Marled Me tea kits. They were $84. They're $73.50. I have black. So the reason it's black is because the vintage sock is black, and we paired it with this color, which is really pretty. This is the forest, and it's a forest green. This one is wine because of that color, and I think that's going to be really pretty. This one is gray. That's an easy one. This one is lilac, and it does come with the purple mix of the Eco Twist. This one is teal, and we put it with the dove so that the teal color would pop out. And if you want something fun, we have pink, and I think that one is really fun. So we have the Marled Me tea kits. We have the O-Snap bags. We have the key sweater. You guys have all been asking for the key sweater, so I put them together. And you do want to pick up some markers. You're going to need these. These are 10 for 60 of them. Great deal. These are $6.75 for 20 of them. And then we also have Autumn in the Bay. In case you came late, Autumn in the Bay, we now have it knit up in a really pretty cowl. It's gorgeous knit up. And that is $34 for the skein. We can throw the pattern in. It's Urban to Cowl. And we have the Halloween basket kits. I think these are fun. Perfect Joanne will get you that forest kit. And these are really fun. So, very easy and all that good stuff. So, that's my live for today. The trunk show is here. I will show you on Tuesday, hopefully a little more of my sweater that I'm making. You guys are going to love it. It is a colorwork sweater, but I already sold a couple of them because of my sample. And the trunk show will be here through next weekend. So that is our scoop. All right, you guys have a great day, and we will see you soon. Stop in the store. We have lots of new stuff coming in and putting on the shelves and all that good stuff. So have a great day. Bye.